Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be watching from. Welcome to Chat Nation Plays The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Part 24. What's going on, Rainbow? Marcus, Patriot, welcome to the stream. Wearing funny hats, hello. I hope you are wearing the funniest of hats. I think the CC hat qualifies as an objectively funny hat. So I think I'd be okay with that. If you were wearing the CC hat. Well, I am... Oh, Chulet! Hello, welcome to the stream. It was very funny. I was actually, just before I walked up to my computer, I saw your note in the Discord about being the one person who liked the video I released yesterday about Tears of the Kingdom being objectively better than Breath of the Wild and not commenting on it. Well, there were plenty of people who commented on it and did not like it. Based on their comment, I rest assured that they did not like it. They probably hit the dislike button. But that's okay. It was certainly an inflammatory video. I do recognize that. I tried to be as respectful as I could to anyone who's watching, even if you preferred Breath of the Wild. Oliver, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But that video is now out in the wild, doing its thing. And everything I say on the internet now lives forever. Did anyone dislike it? Yes. There were definitely dislikes. I think my like to dislike ratio is 87 some odd %. Which is a lot lower than my normal like 98 that I get, because I don't normally say controversial things. So yeah, people disliked it, but that's okay. I don't think that people disliking a video means that like YouTube's not going to show it to everyone. It just may not show them my videos again. But at the same time, not going to get into it too deeply, but I believe that Mr. Beast's videos are being pretty heavily disliked these days, and yet they still get shown to millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people. So I'm not too concerned about people disliking my video. No, I'm not going to get millions of views just because people dislike it, but I'm not going to live being controlled by whether or not people like or dislike my videos. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. So 87.5% is like the like to dislike ratio that I think I've got on the video right now. So if there's 100 combined likes and dislikes, that would mean 87 people liked it and 13 people disliked it. So it's just a percentage. Alright, so like I mentioned in the title, and I'm more than happy to keep that conversation going. Just want to talk about what we're going to be doing in this stream real quickly. We're going to be exploring the depths. I am low on Zonite, low on battery, and I thought it'd be a fun stream to just run around the depths. So that's the plan. We'll just run around, collect Zonite, battle whatever happens to cross our paths, activate some light roots. Who knows, maybe we'll do all of them. We're not doing all of them. But yeah, no, it was really funny seeing that the video basically had as many comments as it did likes. That is not normal. Let me double check the game audio because I don't know how strongly the Switch audio is coming through. It's pretty low. Let's set that right there at 95%. So to put that into perspective, just from my personal experience, I have a video exploring the modern locations of the ancient past, and so I take all of the places that we visit in the memory, and then I visit them and kind of talk about, you know, the historical whatnot of them. That video is currently sitting at, and I was just looking at it today, so that's why I have the numbers memorized. Has, I think, 41 or 42,000 views, and it had 118 comments. And when This video, the Tears of the Kingdom Objectively Better video, had like 1,000 views. I had 112 comments. So basically the same number of comments with a 40,000 view disparity. Absolutely bonkers. It you know, I don't know if that engagement is gonna like blast up my impression count or what have you, but at a minimum I'm happy that it's generating a conversation. Of course I want everybody to see the video. You know, that's why I create, so people can see the video and we can have the conversation. That's why I make my tagline in a lot of videos. Let's continue the conversation, Chat Nation. You know, that's kind of the idea. But it's not, but I knew this one wasn't going to be everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay. Would you rather have the girl of your dreams or a dinosaur chicken nugget? I don't really know that either of those are comparable. Okay, how did I get stuck here? There we go. I'm very curious about the dinosaur chicken nugget and why it's so almighty. Alright, let's go get this Frox. We're gonna battle this guy right off the bat. Seems like a good start. Oh, wait, I don't have a, uh-oh. I jumped into this without a bow equipped. Ooh, boy. 50. Let's see. Can I shoot him in the eye? Yeah, that worked. There we go. Now we'll climb up him. There we go. Oh, wow. Let's see if I beat him in one shot. There it is. Yeah, look at that. Pro gamer. That's a pro gamer move right there. Look at that. I very much fumbled the intro there, but we came around. Yeah. I'm not really gonna make a comment on that. I don't love that. Yeah, it's a very strong bow. I think that was from when I was traveling Hyrule Castle. I think I picked up a couple of those 50 power bows. Yeah, that Frox did not stand a chance. And it also served the whole point of coming down here. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, we're not going to have that in the chat. No, thank you. Austin, hey, I'm just going to warn you. If you make another comment, I'm just going to go ahead and block you from the stream. That's not what our community is about here. We're just here trying to get some Zonite. Just trying to enjoy some Tears of the Kingdom. Those aren't the inflammatory type of comments that we were talking about. Talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Just trying to keep it here. Do we think we can... You know what? I really want to find Colgera. I know that I'm nowhere near Colgera, but I'd like to find Colgera again. Yeah, please don't make another joke along those lines. Thank you very much. That'll be the last warning. Well, I see something over there. That looks interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Spirit Temple? What is that? Oh, that's the Great Abandoned Central Mine. Okay, we've already been there. And I'm not ready to do what's right there. So, let's see if we can't find another light route and do that. Oh, and if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind liking the stream, I would certainly appreciate that. Speaking of the YouTube algorithm a little bit ago, let YouTube know that we're having a good time, and oh, there's another light route over there. Well, maybe I should get on my hover bike. Maybe that might make this just a little quicker. Let's expend some of the, or actually, do I have... Let's see, I don't have fans, but I have this, so that'll save some of the Zora that I'm trying to collect. That'll work out. Alright. Off we go. Whee! But yeah, Matt could not be here tonight. He's down in the Chat Nation basement. He is dealing with Geoff now that I've gotten him out of MySpace. Not the social media platform, but like the area around me. There we go. I figured it out. Yeah, so unavailable, so it's just me. And I hope that's okay. But also, I'm a little nervous because, you know, the last time he wasn't here, we ended up passing out shrooms to anybody and everyone who would talk to us. So, we'll see how this goes. I don't even have enough battery to make that worthwhile, so... I'm just gonna walk it. We're just gonna walk it. But, yeah, I think we were talking on Discord too about the next game that we were gonna play. So we could talk about an update on that. I'm shooting for part 30 being the finale of Tears of the Kingdom. So I think we've got about 6 weeks left, and it depends on what all we kind of want to accomplish. I do want to finish the pen quests. I do want to finish that. So we'll take care of that. Maybe we'll go around and grab... I do want to spend some time in the sky as well. So we'll go do some sky islands. But yeah, I'm shooting for 30 parts on... oh, okay. I was flying, but alright. I'm shooting for 30 parts of Tears of the Kingdom. If it, you know, maybe goes a couple over, that's okay. We're on part 24 right now. And then after that, I'm not gonna, like, definitively lock it in. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a 95% certainty we're gonna play Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is my other favorite Zelda game. And so, after numerous conversations, I think that it would be most appropriate to do Skyward Sword. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to get Breath of the Wild played. Wait a minute, let me... Okay. I apologize. Well, not really, but... let's do that. Alright. Austin has been placed on a 10-minute timeout. Yeah, we're here to talk about video games, Tears of the Kingdoms, light topics, and that's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, let's get back to work. Oop. I need a bomb. Do I have any bombs? Yeah, I got a bomb. Woo! That worked. Ooh, sucker. Ooh. Oh, nice flurry rush. Oh. Wait, I did a flurry rush and I only got one attack? Darn. There we go. Oh. Nice. Alright, there's a like there. And I think I just need a fire fruit. Nope, that's not it. I think it's a bomb that would, oh, because he's a rock-like. Sometimes I couldn't tell. There we go. Now I can use the fire fruit to make him show me his eyeball. And now that his eye is down, there we go. Base acquired. Tower defense achieved. So yeah, this is just one big tower defense. So I did a glitch that wound up accidentally breaking my Master Sword forever. Ooh, how did that happen? That's not one I've heard of. I mean, I know I've lost my Hylian shield, but that wasn't a glitch or anything. Hey, I'm just happy I haven't died yet this stream. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, I don't know who that the Goblin thinks he's calling out to. I think I've taken out all of his buddies. No, I like my Master Sword. I'm good. There we go. Nice. This has been pretty successful so far. We're getting lots of materials. Nice. What else can I update? I just feel like so much has been going on. I feel like, just feel like I've been paying attention more to the channel lately, and it's been very refreshing. It has absolutely come at a lack of sleep, but, but I enjoy this, so it fulfills me. Yeah, so I had the short today that I quite liked. Went back to an old format that I saw some success with. People seem to enjoy. Talking about the 5 different locations around Hyrule. Just 5 random places that I enjoy going to from time to time. And I have 2 videos that are mostly scripted, 2 long forms. I have a handful of shorts that are scripted. I kind of always have a handful of those on the ready, and it's just kind of when I want to refine them and turn them into an actual video. Yeah, so I've got 2 long form scripted that I'm ready to start production on. I think the next one is going to be, I'm going to cover the best item bracket, because people had a lot of fun with that, so I'll turn that into a maybe 10 or 15 minute kind of recap and do the whole storytelling thing. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be the next project. But yeah, definitely, if you can produce that video in Discord, that'd be great. I'd be very curious to see that, because I am not attempting that. I am definitely not attempting that. That's for sure. Well, there's a light root over there, so we're just going to get a bunch of light roots this episode. I think that's a great idea. And you know, I do think it's something that we could do in the future, so we might come back to Tears of the Kingdom just for completionist's sake. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to try a new Zelda and just take a break from the wild format. Yeah, exactly. We'll live vicariously through you. Not doing it myself, but more than happy to see you do it. I never even did the duplication glitch, which was of 0 consequence and only benefit. I just like to play the games the way they're intended. I mean, and yeah, that even carries over to, I like to play Zeldas on the original hardware. I don't do, like, emulators or anything like that. Rainbow, you asked earlier, I am going to play the HD version because of Skyward Sword, because the quality of life updates are just too good. They are way too good. You know what I forget? How do you get the Armor of the Depth sets? I do not remember that off the top of my head. put this back on. And then actually, now that we got those, I do want to head this direction. Actually, do I have, yes, I do. Oh, I have the chest piece. I don't have pants, but those two have flame resistance. So let's head over here because I actually have a couple of old maps to fulfill and I want to get those. So let's head over here and we'll go open some cool chests. That'll be really cool. I will be playing with motion controls. Yep. I would have to do some serious practice to figure out how to play Skyward Sword with a controller. And for the most part, I don't want to do that. I feel comfortable with motion controls. So you're just going to hear a lot of... You're going to hear a lot of that. Not a whole lot of yeah. More like... It's going to be more the vibe of the stream. But I don't think it'll be worth it. But that's what I'll do. If we get a couple more members, I will make a new emote. And it'll just be like... I don't know how to communicate that in a picture, but that's what it's going to sound like. Alright, I need to make another hover bike just to get out of here. Nope, it was already facing the right way. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not totally locked in, am I? Did I do this for nothing? While I'm here... Ah, there's a specific way out. Okay. Let's turn around. And it's this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Right? Or do I have to go all the way up? Oh, wow. Yeah, I gotta go all the way up. This hover bike is not made for that. Okay. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, I'd have to go all the way up. Is that right? I had to go all the way up here? It's not just that right there? No. Huh. I wonder if there's a better way to get to where I'm trying to go. Because I'm trying to go there. And I would be taking a leap of faith. But I believe there's a chasm in there. Oh, there has to be a chasm because it's... Yeah. Okay. Alright. We got this. There's a chasm in there. We're going to go over there. Oh, and you buy them from the bargainer statue. Perfect. Okay. And I got lots of Poes. So I might be able to get at least one of the pieces. But we could do that too. We could see if I can get... If I could do some Poe hunting this stream as well. Ooh, I'd have to figure out how to get somebody to animate that little face. That has like mouth open. I could figure it out. I made the emotes. I can figure out how to make his mouth gaping. Just, Yeah, we can figure that out. Oh yeah, the Skyward Sword amiibo is so good. I just like it in general. The fabric that you get, the goddess fabric, that is actually what I exclusively use in my main playthrough. So here, obviously, I'm using the Twilight fabric because it's just dope as heck. But in my main file, I use the goddess fabric. It's very, very cool. I quite like it. I like it a lot. Alright. So off to... Is this Tingle Island? If it is, then yes, we are off to Tingle Island. And, yeah, so I will say as well, while we're just kind of floating over there, if you are a member, then you saw on my community tab that I've got a separate project in the works for you. It's recorded, but I'm not happy with it because I think I just sit at my computer for 15 minutes just sort of talking like I am now. And it's not very, like, entertaining. It's just, like, it's just, it just sounds like a guy trying to explain to you the most boring thing ever. And so I need to jazz it up a bit, so I'm going to re-record it. But, like, the footage is recorded of me just, you know, going through everything I wanted to go through. I just have to cut it up. So I was shooting for by the end of this week. That might, well, actually, it'll be middle of next week, I think, when that goes out, because I'll be out of town this weekend. And so, yeah, I think I've only got a handful more days that I could work on it. And I'm streaming tonight, but yeah, it'll be, I'll say by this time next week, I will be putting the finishing touches on it. Alright, let's figure out where this chasm is. Maybe I can see it. We'll find the hole. Hey! Welcome back, Kitten Gaming. Hope you're doing well. Am I still on the... Yeah, I'm still on the right island. You know what? I need a... I should turn Tulin on. Well, there's a shrine. Yeah, there's some wind. Nice, this is wind. Yeah, and I thought it was in this rock where the shrine was. But maybe it's lower. I'm sure it's lower. Hope you're having a good evening, Kitten Gaming. Well, what is going on? Okay, there's an Aracuda. I don't know what that was. Okay. Alright, we're gonna find this. We're gonna find the shrine. Alright, I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. Alright, and we're back. Alright, it's around here somewhere. Alright, one moment on this particular situation. There we go. How do I... Okay. 5. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think I figured out. I think the users... I think Austin's just hidden at this point. But I will double check with a 24-hour timeout. Okay. That situation is rectified. And there is something happening here. So I'm going to step away for another brief moment. I certainly apologize. But please continue to talk amongst yourselves, and I will be back in just a couple minutes. Alright. I apologize for that. You know, I've never really needed an intermission screen. I ought to make one. I ought to make an intermission. Alright, let's find this hole where we're gonna find the chasm. It's around here. I know it's around here. But I do want to hear a lore question. I would love to answer one. I love lore questions. It's kind of like my whole thing. Yeah, I will definitely make an intermission thing at some point, because then I can just say, hey, I gotta go to a bathroom break. Instead of, oh my god, my house is on fire. My house is not actually on fire, but I think you get what I'm saying. Alright. Well, I know for sure it's on Single Island. The Sky Island tiers are unrelated to the ones in Skyward Sword. Then what is the cause of them both? Can you elaborate on what you mean by the cause of them both? Because we do get an answer to the cause of the Tears of the Kingdom Sky Islands. And I don't know that we ever get an explanation for the Skyloft. Well, we do get an explanation for the Skyloft Sky Islands, and that was the goddess Hylia sending everything skyward, just various pieces of the land. They're both kind of in a similar vein, but in Skyward Sword it's the goddess Hylia, and in Tears of the Kingdom it's Zelda and the Sages. It's a little more... Oh, it's the Sages, actually. We just did that quest very recently on stream. Ooh, dragon. Ooh, that's the light dragon. Tulin keeps getting in the way of my shot. Alright. Starting getting a little confused because I have flown around this entire island and not seen any hole to get into the chasm room, if you will. But I think I saw a Zonai puzzle up here, or not a Zonai. My brain's on lore. A Korok puzzle. So we're gonna go check that out. Let's go check out the cool rock puzzle. Yeah. Muddle, oh, armor amp. Caverns on the northernmost island. Oh, so it's on this island? Oop, where'd you go? Yeah, you need tools dust to do this, so nice. I've always been curious because Skyward Sword's lore is very much active in the lore of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. You need to be on top of the islands, follow the bridges. Let's see. Is the hole really at the very top? I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna bum me out just a little bit. I thought it was kind of like at Rito Village where there was just kind of like a hole on the mountainside. But okay, let's follow the bridges. 'Twas as Nintendo intended. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the relationship, so Skyward Sword, very much the lore is active in Tears of the Kingdom, and I think the number one thing that points at that, well, and Breath of the Wild for that matter, is the fact that Fi talks to Zelda through the Master Sword. It's the same noise, it's the same everything. Fi is technically in these games. So the game respects the lore unequivocally. I don't think there's any debate there. So right, then you have the goddess Hylia, which is like this fourth entity from the golden goddesses from Ocarina of Time. But of course the Zonai don't come about until Breath of the Wild, and then they came down from the heavens and, you know, did the Zonai thing. So I think it would be interesting, but I think that I think the Zonai, even though they predate everything in these two games, still come way farther down the line. Okay, the next island. Way farther down the line than like Goddess Hylia and anything that happens on the timeline. Okay, so there's a bridge. So this bridge? Okay. So there's the bridge. Hey, what's going on, Luke Thief? Welcome back to the stream. I have to imagine this is very frustrating. Okay, so here's the bridge. It's down the northernmost. This is the northern. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I think that there's. I don't think that the original Golden Goddesses and Goddess Hylia, I don't believe that they're intended to be Zonai. I don't think the Zelda team consciously, in effect, rewrote them that way. I don't believe that's the intention. Now I'm going the right way. Alright. I think they're just sort of separate divine beings, and I don't think that we really have an answer for what they are other than golden goddesses. So I think you kind of have to separate them. You know, because here's my big overarching theme, and there is somewhere in my notes a recording on, or not a recording, but like I have it all written out, where the way that the Zelda team sees it is Breath of the Wild ushers in a new game formula, and thus creates a no-kidding hard line between anything that happened pre-Breath of the Wild and post-Breath of the Wild. So, like, if you were to look at a timeline, I do think that, like, the timeline that has everything you know, Ocarina of Time Split, Four Swords, Minish Cap, all that stuff. That's all one jettison off of Skyward Sword, and then the other one, you know, there's just this massive length of time extending beyond the original timeline, and then yeah, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think they take place so far in the future that, you know, there are references to all of the previous titles, but nothing more, nothing less. And it coincides with a game formula, right? It coincides with how the games are treated. So with that being said, I don't think they're going back and rewriting any of the Golden Goddesses or anything like that to be Hylian, or to be Zonai, but just that Zonai appear somewhere in between of that jettison of the timeline and impact this version of Hyrule. Sonia could have been related to Hylia. I would tend to agree. I don't think there's any evidence that supports that, but I think that with her having this time power, it is certainly more than likely. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got some baddies. I don't want to deal with you. What do I have? Do I? Yeah. Gerudo bones. That'll help. Nice flurry rush. Oh, I lost my Master Sword. Darn. Hey, what's going on? Citrus Rich. I'm gonna go Citrus Rich. Sorry if I butchered that. I feel like I'm normally pretty decent with names. Longest jump in the game. Well, you know, so the highest point, I don't know what the ceiling of the sky is, but I know the, oh, hello. Oh, he just died. Cool. Dina, welcome to the stream. Hey, lots of new faces. The highest point in the game is 3,009 units. And that's if you're standing on top of that sky, the sky island above Lookout Landing. So I imagine that the longest dive would be from there. You take that down to like the depths in the center, the chasm in the center of Hyrule Field. I imagine that would be the longest dive. I would have to imagine. Something like that. Alright, well, I cleared out this space. Now I need to find the light route so that it's not pitch black. That is a big motivator, because I do not love when it's pitch black. I can't see anything. And yes, I could just throw some Bright Bloom seeds, but that's annoying. It's not the most fun thing to do, to run 50 paces and then throw a seed and bada bing, bada boom. I did actually. I have done it. I have it recorded somewhere. I do have that recording of me making that jump, because I have a this is not a attempted self promo. It just kind of comes up. I do have a short about the highest location in Hyrule, which that particular Sky Island is the highest point in Hyrule. And so, yeah, to catch footage, I made that jump. So I've got it somewhere. Ooh, Flora's Lava playthrough. There's a few of those out there I've seen out in the wild. That would be a fun one. But yeah, so I haven't mentioned it before. We did recently launch membership, so you do see some folks with green names and blue badges. That's the most tenured members, because it's only a couple weeks active. We have emotes. You'll get shout outs at any long form videos going forward, being members. You get the badges, which are super fun. Trust me on that. My sources. Trust me, bro. And yeah. So I kind of think of the stream community the most because that's where you get to use the emotes the most. But I do love seeing the emotes pop up in videos. That is a lot of fun as well. But it's a good time. So if anyone wants to support the channel, it's certainly a good way to do it. And I will be eternally grateful. I don't advertise it as much. Just because I don't know how strict of a schedule I'm really going to keep on it. But I will be producing members-only videos, and those will be coming, give or take, about once a month is kind of what I'm shooting for, and those videos will be more behind-the-scenes looks at what goes on here at Chat Nation. So the one that members are currently looking forward to are how I make my brackets over on my community page. I run daily brackets where we just figure out what's the best of whatever we need to figure out is the best of. Whatever the best thing is, we need to figure that out. So that is that's what we have in store over on the member side of things. So lots of goodness. Trying to make sure that you're getting your bang for your buck, and that it's worth it. Oh. Hello, I did not expect that to be so deep. Alright, so let's head over here. Maybe one day in time we'll do a face reveal. But until then, I remain a mystery of the shadow. Ooh. When in reality, it's just most generic looking person possible. We should do just get like a AI, just ask Grok 2 what Chat Nation looks like. That'll be what I look like. Oh, I know you're teasing. All right, am I looking north? That's not my map. It's also not my map. Okay, no, well, I want to go south, so I'm going the right direction. All right, we are trucking along. There we go. In fact, though, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going up or down here. Pro Gamer India. I think I'm... Okay. So that's just a tall wall, so I think I'm supposed to go that direction. Oh. I don't like these things. Oop. Darkness again. Oh! I forgot about that. I forgot that they eat bright bloom seeds. That's right. And this is just a hole. That's not interesting. That is not interesting. Alright, we gotta find... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm supposed to destroy. Unobo! Come on, Unobo, buddy. Help me out. Unobo. Ah, you are over there. Not where I wanted you. Cages are so good. Yes, the current bracket right now is recipe tasting. That's one way to put it anyways. And, yeah, so we're figuring out which thing tastes the best. And it's gonna be, we're gonna figure out what is the best pizza. That's what we're gonna figure out. is how potentially this is going to go. Maybe, maybe not. Potentially, strongly, potentially. I don't know. I do think that's why I included the Noble Pursuit in the what do you call it? In the post I shared, because I think there's a case to be made for the Noble Pursuit. There we go. Nobo is so cool. Not as a character, but like utility-wise, Nobo is so cool. And no, Chulette, I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing all right. Because, yeah, I haven't come across the shrine, but if I come across the shrine around here, then I'll know where the light root is, too. But I think I'm okay just throwing bright bloom seeds. I've got enough of them. Alright, well, there went that bright bloom seed. Nothing happened. And, oh. Oh, hello. Went way down there. That's a big old chasm. Alright. Let's go... I guess I have to go down, don't I? Hey, J-Bug! Welcome back to the stream. Although I will say I was expecting a big hammer, a sword, and some armor based on what was happening earlier. Our one of our guests. Assume you'd come with weapons. Alright, well, thanks for joining Wearing Funny Hats. Hope you had a good time during the stream. Appreciate your attendance, and I hope you can make it out next week. I stream every Tuesday, for the most part. I haven't always streamed every Tuesday, but that's what I shoot for. Now... Is this... Ah! This is where this is it. I assume that the color of the rock has something to do with its durability, but I'm not 100%. Alright. Okay. Do I have a weapon? No, I need, do I have something to fuse? Well, I don't need the thing on this. There we go. Woo! Bustin' rocks. Yeah, I gave that particular individual plenty of opportunity not to do the thing that they were doing. They continued to do the thing they were doing, and so they are not here. The easiest way to put that. Alright, I got a claymore, and there we go. Would have had fisticuffs. Yes. There we go. I found the hole. It's not always the easiest, okay? Ooh, big hole. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, glorious. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Cap of the Wind. Nice. Very cool. We got a new hat. I like hats. Woo! Oh, hello. Did not see that coming, but I will... let's see here. Okay. So, everyone is out. Do some that. Oh. That's really funny. got a fairy, so that's good news. Some dabble fruit. Oh, need my new bow. Dabble fruits are working beautifully. These things regenerate health. Am I wrong about that? They like regenerate hands. I don't like that. Yeah, they do regenerate hands. They have to. There we go. And now I don't have... oh, I do have my Master Sword. Okay, and let's eat up. Well, I don't really have much of an option. Eat up, and then I'm just gonna like mentally prep for this. Alright. Let's go. Fight me. Oh! Horrible at fighting these things, apparently. Okay, so he's only swinging once. There, I got 3 hits in. Nice. Let's see if we can finish this. Done. Defeated. Out of here. There we go. Phantom Ganon. Yeah, I couldn't just get the Cap of the Wind and not have to fight that. Okay, so I do apologize, but I am going to need to call the stream here. If it wasn't obvious, I'm a little distracted at the moment. So ordinarily we'd go somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, but unfortunately I do need to wrap up the stream here. So with that, thank you everybody for joining. Sorry about the short evening, but I think it was fun while it was lasted, and we got a little bit of chunk done in the depths, got some light roots, and got a new hat, which is certainly the most important thing of the evening. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will chat in Discord, or I will see you next week. Thank you so much.